In this video, we're gonna be looking at the causes of why the feet turn out during the overhead squat. Now, I'm gonna get Sarah to come up here for a second. So what we're looking at right now is that when we have someone in our squat position, those feet have to be parallel with each other. And what you're gonna find very, very commonly is as people go into their overhead squat position, and as they start to squat down, those feet start to turn out. Now, when we talk about step number one is understanding the joint action, this actually isn't an ankle issue, but this is actually a tibial external rotation issue. So as that tib starts to rotate, the feet will move with it. So now that we understand the joint movement and which joints are responsible, let's look at what muscles are responsible for doing this. So when we get into it in terms of the tightness, we're looking at the TFL. We're looking at the vastus lateralis and the IT band all running along the side here. We're looking at the bicep femoris. Now the bicep femoris is the one hamstring that will attach into the femur. We also look at the lateral component of the gastroc as well, the lateral portion of the calf. So everything through here, the hamstring, and here are going to be tight and overactive. Now the opposing muscle groups, we got the gracilis going from the pelvis down to the inside of the knee. Our semis, so our semitendinosus and our semimembranosus portions of the hamstrings, our popliteus behind the knee, and our medial gastroc and post tib. These we have to look at in terms of these are going to be the overstretched or the lengthened muscles that need activation. Thank you, sir. When we're looking at this from a corrective protocol, this side now has to be released, mobilized, increases flexibility. This side has to be activated. Now, one thing to know when we're doing this test, always check dorsiflexion first. So just like the feet eversion, when we have the feet turning out or that tibial external rotation, very commonly what will happen is if we don't have proper dorsiflexion in the ankle and that tib has nowhere to move over top of that, over top of the foot, what will end up happening is that to make room for that, we'll turn our feet out. So my recommendation is always make sure to check ankle mobility first. If that's fine, then do these. The worst thing that you can do is just assume because someone's feet are turning out, avoid looking at the dorsiflexion of the ankle and giving someone a corrective protocol that they don't really need.